Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Dragon Delves. First of all, I would just like to thank everybody that's subscribed to the channel and watched the videos. It really does mean a lot to us. We're just having fun, playing some nerdy games and hopefully being a little bit entertaining for you. It'd be great if you could share the video, invite some friends, and yeah, just come along for us for an hour every week just to chill out. Quick recap of the last session. The party made it to the Redwood Watch. They met a lot of interesting and upbeat characters, and they stayed the night with Declan the Halfling, who in the morning gave Beetle some coffee, which I will say woke him up. They then reunited with Sorrelin, their soldier friend, who had been kept at home by their wife, and he caught up in the grove with them. After breakfast at the grill, they set out into the woods to find the grove, which is the burial site of the elder elves who once slew the dragon Death at Sunset. As they pressed on, they finally made it, and at the grove they started cutting bark from the first redwood tree. Beetle's curiosity led him to 3 decaying corpses, which turned out to be the bandits that had been causing trouble on the edge of town, and as he reached to scoop up an insect for his collection, the zombies came to life. Battle ensued, the first of the campaign, which was hard fought, and Beetle nearly fell. But between Sorrelin's eldritch blasts, Remy's fire cards, and Haku's lance, the zombies were slain, and we left the session there. Let's pick up back with our heroes, as they've got 5 redwood trees left to harvest.
Shortly behind it, and those zombies are now all gone. Silence falls back across the grove. Some of you are a little bit more beaten up than others. What would you like to do?
Beetle, are you okay?
I'm going to fall on the floor and kind of just like take a really deep breath, and then just instantly try and collect up the insect into a jar, and then just kind of lay against a tree, like I'm, like when you're really pissed and you just lay on the floor in the street, and you're just sitting there like, what would I do in my life?
Sorry, I can't really do anything about your wounds, but here, I'll clean off your boots for you, and I'll prestidigitate the guts off his boots.
Amazing.
Is anybody?
We got healing potions in the shop, didn't we?
You did.
So Haku would come over with her healing potion, and she would, just be like, put the jar down for a second, drink this, and then you can get as many insects as you want.
I'll take it. I'm not even going to respond. I'm going to take it like an alcoholic needing a drink.
I had to take a picture of Beetle getting down to 1 in his first battle.
Oh, God.
Is anybody going to search the bodies?
I'll search the bodies. We'll have a bit of loot.
Who's taking notes?
What potion? The health?
It's 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, and I'll go for, I think this was B, was over here.
Okay, so as you spend a little bit of time searching through these 3 bodies, you do get the feeling that these are the bandits that were robbing people on the edge of the forest. Can somebody roll me a medicine check? One of the ones that's searching the bodies.
Yeah, I can do that. Yep.
We're out of initiative now, so I can end combat. There we go.
12.
Okay, so as you look at these zombies, and you look at the scene and you survey the scene, and there's all canteens of and water skins and cups, and it looks like they may have died from drinking water from the stream. So they were poisoned originally, and this is what may have corrupted them to become zombies.
Guys, don't drink the water. It's, these guys, no. Don't do it. They became this from that.
Is
Okay, just don't have to tell me twice.
Is anybody
Beetle,
else?
you get it?
I'll look up for a moment and then be like, yes, of course, the water, don't drink it.
Promise?
And then yes, promises are important.
Okay.
Is anybody
Don't
else
drink the water.
looking at the ground?
I am, because I'm already like scooping up bugs.
Can you roll me a survival check?
No, because I'm not good at it.
Are you? Is anybody proficient in survival?
I will roll.
I am, and I was kind of handing Beetle the jar, so I would be looking down.
He's done it anyway. So, with a 15, you notice as you're on the ground scooping up bugs and beetles and worms, that there are some fresher footprints in the ground that don't match up with those of the zombies. And they are boot prints of a different sort to what the bandits were wearing, and some canine paw prints. And as you look further around the grove, they seem to be all around the area. And for those searching the bodies, if anybody's got a pen, you find 11 gold pieces, 240 silver pieces, 400 copper pieces, 3 light crossbows, 3 scimitars, 30 crossbow bolts, a healer's kit, a hooded lantern, 2 flasks of oil, and a shovel.
Imagine how many bugs I can find with a shovel.
Exactly, I had you in mind there, Beetle.
Sorry, how much silver was it?
240 silver and 400 copper.
Got it.
With the initial footprints we saw, I will look to the group and I will say there were 12 feet here at some point.
12 divided by 2 is 6 people then.
I'm going to add all that stuff to the party inventory, if that's cool.
Love it.
Thank you.
Does anybody want to harvest some bark from this tree while you're at it?
Yeah, Haku would be doing that.
Okay. I'll tick that one off. There are 4 trees remaining.
Wow.
How much health did you get back from your potion, by the way?
6. I've got 7 7 out of 12.
Okay. And we haven't got a healer, have we, that can just cast healing word or...
We do have a healer's kit though. We just got.
I've also got a healer's kit as starting equipment.
You're in no rush here. You can spend some time. So if you wanted to rest, you can. It's not, you know, it's still daylight, it's still morning. It's not a time urgent scenario.
So Haku would ask after this, do we plan on going back or do you guys want to stay out? Because I can use a spell slot and cast Goodberry.
Oh, okay. Do you know what? I am fine. Do not waste your spells on me. I will go to the top of the hill, that central spot. And without this, I'm not actually saying this. I'm just going to go and do it, and then just stare up at the sky, and then just kind of shut down for a little bit.
Okay, you can do that because within this scenario, you've got 3 other people around you keeping watch while you go and just try and pull yourself back together after 3 zombies have just relentlessly tried to scratch through your armor. With that, what do the rest of you want to do? Do you want to carry on trying to get about these trees?
I think I want to try and investigate the tree that we've just taken bark from, just to see what's going on with it.
Okay, so the one with the bandits.
Yeah.
So this tree is very much like the first tree that you went to. Mm-hmm. It's tall. There's a lot of sap running down it. The flowers at the bottom are a little bit sickly. The roots are a little bit larger than the other trees and make a sort of a bit of an enclave, a small one. So that's probably why they set up their camp under this tree. But other than that, it's not wholly remarkable.
Okay. I think I'll just sort of wander around the trees for the time being, just having a look around, thinking.
Party inventory should be up to date now.
Thank you. So Haku has moved on to kind of like the third tree there, and she's done the same thing as always, put her hand on, said her dues, and then kind of took a slice of the bark and any sap. She's getting ready to come over to this tree here. I, as Danielle, can see that it looks different, but is that how it appears on there, or can I see any visual difference? Or
So, before you get too far away from the last tree, you put your hand on it and you look up, and this one looks a little bit more sickly than the last two, and its trunk surrounded by like horrible fetid undergrowth, and everything's a little bit rotted, and there's movement within the roots and the lower branches, and you see within this tangle of rotten branches and leaf debris and broken plants, an openly hostile and very, very large centipede. And
Shit.
in front of that, there is also a swarm of insects that will attack. So, Beetle, your rest will be done, but you are up at the top of the hill as this starts. Again, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
We gotta stop touching these trees. Ooh, good initiative.
Is this encounter actually in the Dragon Delves? What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? Also, do I help you guys, or do I help the friends I've made on the way that are insects?
These are bad insects. Yeah, that's 30-20 for me.
Nat 20 for me.
Ooh.
I rolled a dirty 20.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Holy shit.
Our initiative's higher. Let me
Something's going on with this D&D Beyond dice today.
hang on.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I'm not. Well, apart from the zombies.
Yeah.
No, they rolled well as well. That was the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's all right. So, with those initiatives, Beetle, have you taken your short rest? Have you used any hit die?
Haven't. Should I bring it up? I was in the moment.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's fine. I'm gonna try and remember to put my Discord into streamer mode so I don't keep getting pings.
How do I? Yeah, I'm getting them on here as well. So sorry if that comes through.
Oh,
How do I use the hit die on Beyond?
So on your character sheet, there should just be an option for a short rest.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I use Beyond for the books. I don't actually
It's all right.
get to play with it. I can't even find it, guys. Oh yeah, at the very top.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah. The little campfire, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's more than I had. That's literally nearly my entire HP anyway.
Banging.
Take it. Cool.
Okay, so Beetle, you are up as this buzzing swarm of insects starts to make its way out of this tree.
It's annoying because I got a nat 20, but I do kind of want to live by what was said and the fact that I am far away. So would I know immediately and be able to go first?
It would depend.
I mean, I guess as well, as soon as I'm the one touching the tree, and as soon as I would have seen him, I would have gone, Beetle, you've got some friends here.
Okay, I'll come out of like shutdown mode and immediately pull out the Silent Hill greatsword and be running down the hill at them like an Usuke.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. So I think that is actually all of my distance. My what? 10, 15, 20.
25.
Oh no, I can go all the way.
One more, yeah. You can go all the way.
I'll take it. Yeah.
You can.
I'll,
You can if you want to measure anything. By the way, if you click on the little ruler, you can measure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you've got the ruler, I don't know if I turn that on or off in your options.
No, I can see that. Yeah, nice.
We got all the tools.
Yeah, I'm used to only measuring stuff with little rulers for YouTube. There we go. No one got that. Okay, yeah, I will roll to hit.
Go on. $11.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Awesome. And 12 damage to a swarm of insects.
With a sword, because that makes sense, D&D.
I will make this for the first time in Beetle's life, this horrible shrill as I say no as I swing my sword at my beloved children.
So as you swing your sword through this swarm of insects, it doesn't obviously cleave any of them in half or slash any of them because it's a swarm of tiny insects. But what it does do is the momentum of the sword coming through, it's almost like a windscreen going down a motorway. As your sword comes around, it's like pa, 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 and they all just splatter across the blade of the sword. That was quite a big number of damage for a swarm of insects. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I would like to cry, please.
Okay, that is a bonus action, so you're okay. Haku, you are up.
So, Haku would put her hand on Beetle and just say, "Thank you for saving me. I always appreciate you." Just because I know how much she's hurting right now. And I don't know if I'm too close to cast this, so let me know if I am. But I'd like to use my breath weapon, which is a poison breath. I'm a dragonborn. Would I be close enough that I don't hit Beetle, or?
Let me just have a look at what the shape of it is, because it's a 50.
It can be either
a 30-foot line.
Yeah, it could either be a 15-foot cone or a 30-foot line. So up from where I am, I would have tried to have done a cone like that. Yeah.
With the angle, yeah, you could just about get that off without hitting Beetle.
Cool, perfect. Can I then please have a dex save?
From both of them, okay.
Yes, please.
So that is a 19 for the swarm of insects, and a 12 for the giant centipede.
Okay, so they both save, so they'll both take half.
Cool.
So I rolled 8, so they would take 4 poison damage, both of them.
Okay. Cool. Is it like a green cloud comes out?
So it's see-through. It literally doesn't look like anything. And that's how I would kind of play into the backstory. Like, that's how Beetle hasn't really clocked on the I'm a dragonborn yet. Is that I kind of just blow. So I'd just be like, and then all this kind of like poisonous form comes out, but you wouldn't see it. It's just completely invisible.
I love that. It's like sneaky carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
The deadliest of killers.
Oh, don't get me started. I am so OCD with the hob in the kitchen. It's unbelievable.
What's the AC of the hob in the kitchen?
Oh, it's definitely a 10, and it rolls at disadvantage because one of the knobs is broken. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Hakim?
No.
Nope. Right,
I'll
okay.
stay put.
Remy, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna take just a slight step forward.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and fling a flaming card into the middle of the swarm of insects.
Go on.
So here we go. 13.
Hits.
Hey. And 7 damage.
7 damage.
Fire, it matters.
So with that, the flaming card sort of strikes right in the center of this swarm of insects, and there's almost just a squeaking sound, and then as all these dried out, curled up flies just drop onto the ground. They are decimated. Beetle, how do you feel about that?
Beetle, it had to be done.
I don't have words, not because I'm sad, but because I don't have a strong vocabulary. I was brought up in a forest.
Haku would definitely have like gone to grab one because they kind of look like, I don't know, like a delicacy to her. So she would have kind of gone to like take one, but then she'd instantly realise and be like, no, put that back down.
No. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Remy?
No, I'm good.
Repent, maybe. Feel bad about what you did.
No, I'm feeling pretty good. Remy's having a good day.
Remy, I think what you need to do now for that to make penance is to buy one of these Blackmark Clothing t-shirts.
So bad. Buy now. Me money now. Money me now.
How do you expect to pay for Connor's trip to Japan?
Yeah, come on, man.
True. Listen, you will get some of my money eventually. I need to have the money
Gotta
first.
stop gambling.
That's not what this session's about.
No. Sorrelin, you are up. You may be able to
well-
wipe this out without me getting an attack off.
Okay, let's hope. So I move my character. I'm gonna throw witch bolt at the Miggle centipede.
Ooh. Okay.
So, and that is an 18.
Yeah.
An 18.
That definitely
Cool.
is.
Nice.
And Alex, Witch Bolt doesn't have a saving throw, which I remember from Sunday because I forgot like a brain fart. Yeah.
And that
My
is
favourite of the new.
2. That's 2 damage.
2 damage. But that stays up, doesn't it? You can concentrate on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can do a bonus action.
Cool. Okay, so that what colour's your? It's like a lightning bolt, isn't it? The Witch Bolt. What colour is it?
I think it's just like a bright pearlescent white, as well with that, like, again, with the oil spill sort of like illusion effect. And it's sort of like messing with the eyes a bit. So if you look at it for too long, it gives you a headache.
Okay. So with that, the centipede, it's chomping its big the pincers, and it's gonna take a scutter forward towards Haku, who originally disturbed the tree, and it is going to make a bite attack. There's a 21 hit.
It does, surprisingly.
I don't know what's going on with D&D Beyond. I'm rolling initiative really crap, but all my attack rolls are really high. That is 4 piercing damage, and you've got the poisoned condition until the start of the centipede's next turn.
Cool.
And I will highlight you in green. That is the end of its turn, and we are back up to Beetle.
I'll say I didn't want to do this. I actually wanted to keep you, and then I will try and behead it.
Okay.
I think, well, for 22, that'll take, hopefully.
That's going to hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, please describe how your sword takes this creature's head.
When I say I didn't want you to hit, I wanted to keep you. When I look at the giant centipede, I realize I've already killed it, and then I'm like, oh, he didn't hear anything I've just said.
The carcass of the centipede just rolls onto its back, and its legs twitch a little bit, and then it stops moving. And
Horrible.
Yeah, that was horrible. Beetle.
Horrible death.
Why is everything in
Would have
this
been
forest
instant.
so disgusting?
Okay. I will. I kind of like poke it a little bit with a stick because I'm intrigued by its spasms, and then I'm gonna go back up to my little spot that I found, my little safe spot. I can't move my character for some reason, but and I'll just sit on the hill again, and we'll stand on the hill and just kind of observe what everyone's doing.
Okay.
Am I no longer poisoned now that it's dead?
Your poison will wear off
Thank God.
because it can't have another turn.
Yet.
Yeah, it might have drank some of that water. You might have beheaded zombie centipede in a minute.
Just two separate centipedes, a tiny little head and a body.
Yeah.
Like the little woodlouse from Bug's Life.
Oh yeah. Right, guys.
Okay.
What's next in the Redwood Grove of Fun?
So I would start to approach this tree.
Okay.
Don't touch the
Kind of.
water.
But yeah, I know the water
Okay.
isn't
So
very good. What would we see?
So, the stream is about 5 feet wide. So you would all be able to just jump over it. It's only a few inches deep, but it wouldn't do anything to you if you stood in it. But it would if you drank it, which you established from the other gentleman. As you cross the stream towards the tree, you look up at this tree is slightly paler than the others, and it rises from the middle of a muddy bog where water has leached out of this stream, and the ground isn't quite as solid as it is. It looks like thick mud. But yeah, that's what you see.
I would turn around to the rest and I would kind of say, this tree really isn't happy, guys. I'm a bit concerned.
Oh. Yeah,
I mean-
it's not happy.
Okay. Are you in the mud there, Haku, or are you still in the stream?
I'm still in the stream.
Okay.
If you don't want to get close to it, I could try and mage hand so we can collect it from a distance.
It's very clever.
It's a good idea. There's just a part of Haku that kind of like feels bad for it. So she's wanting to help it, but she doesn't know if she can. Can I do like an investigation or like a nature check or something like that to see if there's like, if I'd have any idea as to what might be causing this?
So, yeah, roll me a nature check.
That is 17.
So, with a 17, you see that the further up the river, so sort of around here, doesn't look as bad. The water really starts to look icky and gross as it sort of starts to get to about here, and as it runs down. And then again, as it gets towards the exit of the grove, again, it's still gross, but it's not looking as corrupted as the water sort of towards the center of the grove. The things over this side, this side, seem to be sicker than the things on this side.
Can I roll insight on Haku to see if I understand empathy? And if I do notice that she's sad, can I decide to just go down the hole in the distance?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. All right. Insight. Here we go. Why is it not an empathy check? Come on, guys. It's a 19.
Haku, with a 19, would Beetle be able to pick up on your emotional state from up the top of the hill?
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Like I did to the hag below us. Okay, yeah, with that then, I can't move the character, I don't know why. Oh, there we go. I will just kind of like trot along and walk towards the hole and just kind of look down it, exactly like I do in our base, looking down at the hag as she sleeps.
Okay, so let me just find that bit in my notes.
And I'll say, whilst you're looking for that, the notes, I'll look down the hole and be like, are you in there, hag?
Ah, shit.
So,
Beetle.
roll me a perception check.
Okay. 17?
Okay, so that's a success. As you're looking around here, you see more of the paw prints and boot prints. Let me just
Yes, all 12 of them.
check something out.
All 12 legs.
Haku would be shouting after Beetle, Beetle, where are you going?
I'll instantly turn around, deadpan, and say, I think that giant centipede came from here because there's 12 lots of feet prints.
Beetle.
Yes.
That does not make sense.
Well, there's quite likely to be 3 people and a dog, but I'm assuming, considering there's 12 feet, it could be the centipede.
As you approach,
Did you see shoes on the centipede?
Might have been at home.
The tree was not his home. That's why he was very angry at us.
Johnny, help me. He's leaving me to die.
as you approach the opening in the ground,
It did, and we will definitely find its shoes in there.
you see among roots and twisted, gnarled plants and all sorts of horrible rotted leaf matter, just crouched down looking right at you, is the face of an elf. And sat next to him, a large mastiff dog. This elf looks to be covered in like mud, and they seem to be thinking that they're hidden. But with your check before you saw them, they don't appear to be acknowledging or reaching out to speak to you yet. Do you wish to do anything?
I will not care about the fact that they see me and I see them, and they don't know that. I'm going to look back at the group and then very loudly say, I found the centipede and it's not what it seems.
What does that mean?
There is a man and a dog here.
Then just say there's a man and a dog.
And with that, as you announce that you've seen him, this elf figure strides forward, staying on the other side of the chasm, which is about 10 foot wide, and he really angry look on his face. And he's like, "Do not go in there." And he starts to unsheath his weapon. The dog growls. But he's trying. It looks as if he's trying with all his might not to attack you.
Haku would at this point kind of like try and step at the front, and she would say, "We mean no harm. We mean no disrespect. We are actually trying to save the grove."
The grove. My grove.
The grove. Your grove. We're here to help.
He looks down at the dog and he looks back up at you and he goes, I want to go. I want to go back, but he'll murder them all.
Who's gonna murder them all?
The dragon.
Ah, shit. I was really hoping you weren't going to say that.
He kept me here. I've been here for a month. And if I leave and I don't guard this place, he says he's going to kill them all.
You've spoke to the dragon?
Yes.
In person or in dreams?
No, he took me into the lair.
Wait, you're saying this hole in the ground's a dragon's lair?
Yes. Do not go in there.
We ain't going in there.
At this point, Haku is going to put out her hand because she wants to try and win them over. And she's going to go, Haku, Hope, Dragonheart, nice to meet you. Can we sit down and have a chat?
Roll a persuasion check.
That is 11.
He looks at your hand, but he doesn't want to extend to take it, and he continues to pull his weapon out. So I don't want to do this.
Okay, I think we should all back up a bit away from the hole. See, we ain't planning to go in.
Does anyone else want to have a go at trying to persuade him?
I will also put my hand out and imitate what Haku said exactly. And can I roll inspiration?
You can use your inspiration.
I'll use the inspiration for it.
Haku was very close.
Was it persuasion?
Persuasion check. It's a DC 13.
Oh, it's even better when you can gamble. Oh, I got a 2, but and I got a 6. Rubbish.
Again, he doesn't want to, and he starts to step further towards the ledge.
Beetle, Haku, could you please step back? Show our friend we ain't planning to go in there. No threat.
Haku would
No need to
step back.
Beetle, you coming?
I'll just.
I would have tugged. I would have,
Who sent
I'm
you?
actually just looking at my extended hand, a bit confused why it didn't work, and I'll step back.
If you're from the Watch, who sent you?
We were sent by Gwenhamara, Solnar. You know those people?
I do. I am on the council with them, but I cannot go back because they will die. He will kill them.
Well, don't worry, we ain't. At least we know you're safe. You're not in immediate
Safe?
danger.
Nobody's safe.
At this point, Haku's going to say, I hope you don't mind me asking, but when we were in Redwood last night, we took our time to go around and meet everyone, and we heard a story about someone who had left from the Watch. This amazing warrior that actually defeated a dragon beforehand. Is that you by any chance?
I was part of the party that slayed Death of Sunset. This beast, this worm, claims to be the dragon's offspring. Calls itself Sunset
to help.
Nigh.
We're here to take you back. We're here to help.
Just let us help.
Everybody roll me a persuasion check. Group check.
I rolled an 18 that time.
14.
18.
16.
Okay, well, I set the DC at 40, so you've passed that. Are you going to do something about the dragon?
What can we do about the dragon?
That is exactly why we are here. As I understand it, this dragon's the source of the corruption that we can see in all these trees affecting the grove. That's what we're here to do, is get rid of the corruption.
The corruption comes from the lair. And what's down there is I am not going back in there.
How far down is the hole?
It's a fair way. It's a large cavern, and he explains that underneath this grove, that is the lair. It's in this root system of this grove. There are many caves, beasts, but I wouldn't go down there unprepared. I noticed you harvesting from the trees. What purpose is that?
Well, your friends at the Watch asked us to collect some samples.
Was that
We were
Guanamara?
It was. I believe they wanted to make some kind of anti-venom or some kind of detox because everyone that comes here gets sick.
She was always very wise. And I will come back to the grove to watch with you from the grove, but I will not face this dragon. It's already got enough of its claws into me. Finish what you need to do here and let us return to the watch and prepare. And he sheaves his weapon, he pats the dog, and makes his way round. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Armin.
A pleasure to meet you, Armin. I'm Remy.
Thorolin.
And he extends his hand now and shakes hands with everybody that puts hands out. I apologize for my demeanor. The dragon, he's got away with words. He calls himself Sunset is Nigh. He's not yet a grown dragon. He's still a wormling, but his powers of persuasion are... I think he is heightened because he is around the magic of the corpse of his mother, which is still in the caves below here.
When you say the dragon has got its claws into you, what do you mean by that? Has it persuaded you to do anything?
He can get into your head. He told me and persuaded me that if I left here, he was going to slaughter the watch.
Has he told you anything else? About maybe people coming here?
Just, I needed to fend people off. I watched those 3 idiots drink from the stream and they saved me a job. And he points over to the bandit corpses. He said, you did well there. You nearly fell. Are you okay? And he looks at you, Beetle.
I'm fine. It's a shame that the bug collectors had to die, and the bug. And I'll point at the massive centipede on its back, and then I'll say to him, "There weren't any shoes in that dragon's lair, were there? Maybe 12."
No shoes, but there may be snakes.
Perfect.
And what he does is, I'll let you get about your business. I will wait at the entrance to the grove. And he goes, come Fletcher. And he shouts his dog and he makes his way. And I'll wait for you over here.
As he's kind of like walking through, I'd say, Armin, I just have one question as we're collecting.
Okay.
We've already took from these 3 trees, but these 2 look quite sick. Are we going to be okay to touch them? Or have you touched them recently?
So the one in the west, which would be, where's my pointer? This one
Yeah.
is
That's the one that looks okay, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's fine. Its bark's coming off a little bit. You'll be okay with that one. This one here, I would advise you to go with what your charming friend here was suggesting, and I would not approach that tree. There are things that live in that mud that would probably take your life. And he goes on to describe that mud mephits live within the bog around that tree. And he says, and the final tree, this one here that you're standing next to, just be wary of him. And he points up. And as you look up, there's this redwood tree towers above you. Its trunk's as wide as a building. Its bark's peeling off, to put it grossly, and this is the words in the Dragon Delves book, a little bit like dry skin. A few feet above your head, where you've not looked yet, there's a bit of a hollow in the tree. And sitting there on an enormous shelf of fungus, almost as if it was a throne, is a figure with green skin and hair made almost as if it was made of leaves. His eyes look at you imperiously. Has a very regal air about them. And he's just looking down and not saying a word, just surveying what's going on. And Armin will just say he doesn't like it when you touch his tree.
Okay, thank you for the information.
I sort of just wave up to this guy, like, waringly, like.
I will, hang on. There he is. So as you wave up, this dryad looks down at you, and just sort of nods their head up like that, and just says,
Whoa, cool guy.
"Stay away from my tree." And he just sits back as if he's in a throne, surveying his kingdom, which just looks out over this hole in the ground and this boggy tree over here.
At this point, Haku would kind of go next to Remy and kind of give him a little elbow, meaning this is your chance to shine.
Well, we'll get to. Let's handle the easy ones first. Yeah, let me just get a mage hand going and see if I can get a bit of this bark without us having to step near this muddy tree.
Sounds good.
So going for number 5. The dryad just continues to watch as this is all going on. Makes no effort to speak to you or move out of this throne.
Yeah, so I'll just cast mage hand, and that lasts a minute and has about 30 feet. And see if I can grab a piece of bark off this tree.
So, as your mage hand, describe what your mage hand looks like.
So my mage hand appears as a sort of, you can almost tell it's like a gloved, like, it doesn't have a foot, it's see-through, it's this dark purplish energy hand, but you can sort of see it almost looks like it is a gloved, sort of silken, very noble-ish looking.
Got some fancy bracelets on it.
Yeah, it's got like a I'm trying to look for the word, cufflinks. It's cufflinks. So it's sort of fancy looking.
You can definitely tell it's Remy's.
Yeah.
So as this mage hand just floats over towards the tree, mud bubbling below it and popping, and it's really gross. It just peels some of the bark off in quite a large sheet and just brings it back over to you. The sap dripping off this bark, so you'll be able to get a sample of that as well. And it just brings it back over to you.
Right, and I sort of get it to present the bark to Haku so she can put it away in the vial.
Okay. 2 more.
Very careful not to touch it.
So you've got
now
this one and this one left.
So that other one should be easy, but excuse me, Dryad, sir.
Yes.
Do you happen to be familiar with the folks from the Redwood Watch?
I have no concern with those that aren't of the forest.
Well, they care about this forest as we do. You can see that the forest is ill, right?
I can.
Surely it's not escaped your regal gaze.
As you say that line and you acknowledge his regality, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, that's going to be... Ooh, not great, a 9.
He looks down and goes, Regal, yes. This is, as you would say, my kingdom. And he sees himself as the king of the forest.
And if I may say, I can see that this place must have once been quite glorious, but it has unfortunately been infected by this horrible pestilence.
Yes.
And we're trying to get rid of this pestilence, restore this place to its glory, bring the glory of your forest back to what it was. But to do that, we would humbly ask if you would allow us to take just a small sample from your tree, just a carving of bark, a little bit of the sap. We hope to make some kind of medicine to help treat the illness.
Roll me one.
How far up?
Roll me
How
one
far
more.
up is he? Sorry?
He's probably about 10 feet above eye level.
Okay, so whilst Remy is talking to him, and I've just been staring at this guy the entire time with no eyelids, may I remind people, I'm going to starlight step and I'm going to teleport 30 feet up above where that guy is, and I will take a piece of the tree.
Okay.
Hammer's getting us killed.
While this is going on,
He won't see it. He won't see it. I'm 30 feet above him. Well, 20 feet above him.
while this is going on, Remy, just roll me a persuasion check.
Hey,
I actually have never played against a dryad, so I have
19.
nothing to rely on other than the fact I can do this.
With a 19, he looks at you and he goes, "You make a good case. I'll forgive your friend's insolence." And he looks up. "And you can take some of my tree. As long as you promise to help restore the damage that the worm has done to my grove."
Absolutely. We hope to rid you of this worm in due course.
Beetle, while you're up in the branches above this head, the first few limbs of this tree, what's your passive perception?
Don't ask me that. It's +3. Oh, my passive perception, sorry, is... Where is it? 13.
It's exactly what I need it to be. You notice slithering in between the branches is a bright green snake slithering towards you. And it's getting very close. And it lashes out at you.
Always the green ones.
Take it there. And it's just going to make one little lashing out attack.
50 damage.
Just a 22 hit.
It does.
Okay, so it hits and it does 3 piercing damage
Okay.
and 2 poison damage. And then it attempts to flee
No, I'm not
down
having
the
that.
tree. You do get an opportunity attack.
I don't.
You do.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll swing. Why not?
Beetle.
I'm not doing it. It's a 7. I miss.
That misses.
But I do have with the mastery. I think I just do like 3 damage with the what's it called? The graze.
You graze across the top of this snake's back and you just take a few scales off as it hisses and slithers off at hyper speed down the tree and into the hole and out of sight.
I'm going to throw the scales down to Haku at her feet like a bit of jerky and be like, I got more of the tree than we need.
She would bend down to pick it up and she would put it in the bag of holding, but she doesn't really want it, but she can never be ungrateful for a gift.
Beetle, could you please step out of our new friend's tree and Haku can collect some of the sample that we need?
Oh no, Beetle got it.
Oh, he actually got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you take me for? What did you take me for, honestly?
I don't know why I would assume you would have failed at a simple task. I don't know what could have led me to believe that.
So that paracetamol I'm taking. Anyway, so I'll just climb down the tree and I'll continually make eye contact with the tree man because I'm very fascinated by him.
So this dryad, I'm wondering if I can... No.
He's the one that the drunk... was it the drunk gnome told us about that they had heard stories of?
Yeah, I think they said they'd seen a green man.
They looked like they had leaves for hair.
Kanan acknowledges Beetle scampering down the tree clumsily in this armor. And he just says, that elf has been loitering around this grove for weeks now. Unmoving, apart from he disappears maybe once a day and presuming to get some food. I'm glad you're taking his stinking presence out of my forest. And take that
Don't worry.
mutt with him too.
They'll be leaving with us. And I promise we will try and make sure we show the proper respect to all your land. Thank you so much for being so understanding and helpful. It's truly becoming of one of such a noble countenance as yourself.
And I will say, not completely misreading the situation, I will just say, sorry, Haku, do you want to go?
No, you go.
I'll say, when I'm done with this forest, there'll be nothing smelly left. And then I'll continue climbing down.
Okay, sir.
If the others have kind of started to move on, Haku would look up to the dryad and say, would it be okay if I said my thanks to the tree?
Of course, anybody that is friendly to the forest has my leave to do whatever they wish, should they not want to cause any harm.
So she would do as she has when she took a sample of all the others. She'd put her hands on and kind of have this moment with the tree. After she's had that, she would look up to the dryad and then say, I can't help but wonder what you meant by their stinking presence. Is there something off about the elf that we should know?
Oh no, purely that he just stinks. He's been living in that mud for weeks, rubbing it on himself.
Okay.
I am a being of the forest, and even it disgusts me. But
Duly noted.
Make sure he gets a bath when he gets back to wherever it is he's from. And don't bring him back.
First thing.
Remy's going to start walking away, bowing a bit over the top, very dramatically, as he...
The dryad acknowledges you all as you walk away and goes, with a very regal, very queen-like wave. It's like, my name is Kanan, by the way. It was very nice to meet you all.
I'm Remy. It was a pleasure.
I'm sure it was. And he allows you to go across to take the last sample that you need.
Very nice.
And I'll just tell you now, nothing lives in this tree, so you're all okay.
Thank God.
See, Beetle, I told you, Jackass is like that, easy to deal with. You butter him up a bit. Nice and simple.
So, are you going to take Armin back to the watch?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Armin.
Group,
Told
are
we
we?
need
Yes.
to get you a bath.
Let me just
Aye.
adjust the map. Da-da-da-da-da. You guys can't see what I'm doing on this map. This is just for the this is just for the recording. So as you make your way back down the path through the forest, Armin's very quiet. Seems very defeated, and just turns to Haku and just says, "I really do hope you can live up to your promise. If harm should befall the watch, I don't think I'd ever be able to forgive myself."
Haku would respond that the Red Watch is to save them and to protect them is in our best interest. And that as we're kind of walking through, I would ask if they have any kind of like tips or advice if we do need to take on the Wormling. Do they know any weaknesses or anything that might be able to help us?
I don't know of any weaknesses. It's quick moving. It likes to hide in that skull of its mother. It has friends. I'm sure you saw that snake headed back down that hole. And there's more than that down there, I presume. I've never been all the way in all of the caves and nooks and crannies of its lair. But you'll need to be prepared for poison. Certainly, there's the skeleton seems to ooze a noxious sort of fog. And yes, it's a very, very dangerous, but small dragon.
Like I said, we'll do our utmost best to protect Red Watch as much as we can.
Thank you very much. We should be back. We should be back at the watch soon. I'm very excited. I haven't seen anyone.
I did have one more question for you. Sorry. You were a part of the party that fought the original dragon's mother.
Yes. Death at sunset.
Death at sunset. What kind of dragon? What color was that dragon?
Green. Green dragon.
Green dragon.
A big adult green dragon. It killed many of my friends, many of my family, many of which are buried and still haunt the very grove that we've just left. I'm hoping that perhaps ridding the grove of the worm may bring some peace to my ancestors and friends and family, and the grove will settle.
I promise you, we will do our best to rid you of that worm.
So as the walk continues, and it's taken you time, probably 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours to get around, collect everything that you need, take a rest. And it's going to be late afternoon by the time that the gateway back into the watch comes into sight. And you can see as they get closer, Armin just sort of slows a little bit. He looks nervous. He says, I hope they welcome me back. I hope they don't think I abandoned them.
They don't. They miss you, and they all spoke of you with such high regards.
And the walk takes you in through the gates. The village green is absolutely full of everybody going about their business in their shops and their stalls and side benches. And the dwarf and the Goliath are still the Furbolg, are still drinking beer. They're back again. You see Declan running about, couriering messages around. And as you step through the gate, you hear several voices. Armin's back. Is that Armin? Fletcher. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you're mobbed by everybody. Hands are being shook. Teary eyes. Everybody's extremely grateful. And then the crowd sort of parts a little bit as Gwenamara and Selenar walk through with beaming smiles on their faces that you've brought their friend back. The dog bounds towards Gwenamara and he's jumping up at her and lapping at her face. And it's quite a well-dressed, distinguished-looking elf has now got the dirt of the forest all down this dress, but she doesn't seem to mind because she's buzzing that their companion's back. Gwenamara, she then looks at the party and just addresses you all. Thank you for bringing Armin back. Have you news of the corruption?
So, with everyone around, Haku's going to take out the vials and kind of step to Gwenamira. And she's going to hand over the vials, but as she's doing it, she's kind of going to try and whisper in her ear, I think we all need to sit down with Armin. We've got a lot we need to talk about. I don't want to scare everyone, so can we go somewhere private?
Certainly. She takes the vials and she says, is this one from each tree?
One from each. We got them all.
She pockets them and she says, it may take me around a day to create what we need, but I will make sure that you're well prepared for anything that you might need to face. Certainly we can go somewhere private to discuss what's happened. Armin, I'm sure you won't mind giving us a debriefing, but there will be a celebration tonight. Thanks, you'll be our guests of honours for simply bringing Armin back. But yeah, let us retire. Join us in the council chambers, and we can discuss what happens. Now,
it might also be prudent to double up on your watches.
Okay, and she nudges Selenar and looks to him and says, speak to the guards. And he shuffles off to go and brief the guards to perhaps put a couple of extra on each entrance to the watch. It takes you a good 10 minutes to get away from the crowds of people that want to thank you. You are thrust upon you with food and drink. You must be exhausted. You brought Armin back. Thank you. You know, it's just repeated everywhere. But you make your way to a rather large tree that's got a really ornate carving in it. And there's a door that opens with a staircase. And as you descend the staircase, it opens into like a rough-looking sort of cave with a grand table in the middle with chairs all around it. And this looks to be the council chambers. Gwenamara gestures you in and says, so, shall we discuss what happened? And with that, I'm going to leave it there till next time.